It's recording time. Hello, recorders. I'm reporting to you live from Comic-Con Revolution. And oh my God, I have an amazing treat with you. I am here with the legendary Tara Strong. Some of her noble credits include The Fairly Odd Parents, Teen Titans, Avatar The Last Airbender, Samurai Jack, and a whole lot of stuff that you will say, oh my God, you're the voice of my childhood. How are you, Tara?
I'm good. That was a good intro.
Well, thank you very much. It really means a lot to me. Anyway, Tara, you've been in so many iconic shows. What helps you keep track of which is the best of what you've done?
Well, whenever I create a voice, they kind of live inside my head, and when it's their turn to come down and play, they do. So I don't really mix them up because they're like their own entities. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, very much. And you mentioned that you started off acting at a very young age. What is it that inspired you to want to pursue acting?
It's just something I came to this planet knowing I wanted to do because I wanted to do it. I have memories as young as 3 and 4 and singing and dancing and wanting to do that for my life, just act and sing and dance.
And since you wanted to do all that stuff, I gotta ask you, when it comes to the singing, especially for some of your characters, what helps you prepare to get into a singing range?
Well, I still take singing lessons, so I recommend that to people. And I'll warm up with my singing lesson that I have pre-recorded, and I'll learn the music that I have to learn for that day so that I make sure not to waste people's time. You should be comfortable with the material if you're going to record that day.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. And also, taking lessons and everyone's case saying you got to learn to act. For you, despite your almost 30 plus career, do you feel like you still got to learn something new instead of saying oh, we did this on that show, let's just do it here?
Well, I feel like I learn something every day, and I think we're here to learn. And every time I play a new character or get the opportunity to even audition for another character, I learn something else about myself and about other people that I'm being in that moment. So I learn every day.
And speaking of learning something, one of my favorite roles of yours is Ben 10. To get into that mindset, do you just look at your 2 younger boys to know how to act like a 10-year-old boy?
I don't need them for that because I'm that talented. But I did spend a long time. I do study my guys because they're pretty funny. But Ben 10 is, I don't think I had a 10-year-old when I first booked that. Don't be a dweeb. Go and hero.
Sorry, I just had a little personal fanboy moment. But thank you so much. And also, I thought one of the most intense moments in Ben 10 was in The Secret of the Omnitrix movie where, Ben, went from being a happy boy to, so dark and intense. For you as an actor, what's it like going from good to dark like that?
Well, it's always fun to play a bad guy. So even if your good guy's a bad guy for a little bit, that's going to be a good time.
Yeah, but I guess we all got a little bit of our dark side, and it's especially for you, on your social media platforms, you promote veganism and fight the injustice. What made you want to turn to veganism?
Well, I'm glad you asked that because it's really, really important to me. So I think that we're on this planet to help people and make people feel good, and anytime you make somebody feel good or make somebody smile, that's positive energy that you're sharing with people, right? And it makes people feel good. If I said to you, you're doing a great interview today, you'd feel good, right? If I said, you're really hardcore, you'd feel good, right? And I think we're here to do that for all people and also for animals. Because, do you have a dog?
Yes, I do, and unfortunately, he passed away this year. And actually, when you and Greg Greg was talking about dog consciousness, that really affected me. Dog above all. To you, what did his message mean?
Yeah, because you know how much you love your dog, right? So cows and pigs, they have the same personalities. They just want to love and live. And I think it's really, really wrong that we hurt them. We shouldn't be hurting animals. We should be cherishing them and loving them. And they want the same love that your dog wanted or your cat wanted. And they deserve that. They don't deserve to die. We know how to do things now without hurting animals. So we shouldn't. That's not why animals are here. They're not here for us to hurt. They're here for us to protect. And they're here to live their own beautiful, sentient lives.
That is very true. And speaking of veganisms, are there some name brands that are your favorite?
I like Kite Hill cream cheese. I like, it's Myokonos or something. What's that one? I don't know. That's a cheese. I like Impossible Burger. I like a lot of different stuff. There's so many choices now.
Yeah, more than ever. Even myself, I'm starting to go slowly towards that path because, you inspire me. But
You got this.
I will. And I want to move on to some of my subscribers, their fan questions. Like, that one of them asked, what was your favorite thing about voicing Omi in Shaolin Showdown?
That was fun because it had really cool elements of magic with it, and the crew was really cool. Gonyi Tenpai.
Thank you for that. And moving on to the next fan favorite is playing Ashi and Samurai Jack. How'd you first react to like she kissing Jack and also her tragic death scene?
People did not like that, did they? Though they wanted Ashi to live forever. Maybe we'll have to do like the Ashi and Jack show, the Joshi show. That was a fun part to play.
Yeah, we all love it, and so, you know, it was a creative decision. And moving on to the final question, it's like, from all of your characters, like, are there any, like, life lessons you learned from some of your characters?
All the time. All the time.
Yeah, all the time. And on a final note, like, are there any, like, projects you'd like to pimp out?
I'd like to pimp out. Well, you can watch us on the Ship It show. That's really fun. And Gabby's Dollhouse is on the air right now that I do. It's really fun. And Teen Titans, we're still recording, and there's going to be another season of Loki. That's pretty exciting.
Thank you, and I'm going to carry it to heart for the rest of my life. And, you know, thank you, Tara.
You did a great job.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in, recorders. Please hit that subscribe button, comment down below. Give me a like. And remember, I'm on Cameo, and she's on Cameo if you like a special shout out from either one of us. And catch you next time.